There is a difference. What? Wow. Okay, that's amazing. Here I am in the kitchen again, microwaving metal. Hey everyone, it's Barry here. Hope you're well. Welcome to another kitchen gadget testing video, part of an epic playlist here on the channel where I've tested kitchen gadgets over the years. So if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you wish. And of course, check out the rest of the gadgets on the playlist. It goes on for blowing hours, so you'll need to grab the popcorn. Please consider before commenting down below that some of them can help people with certain disadvantages in the kitchen and genuinely become life-changing. That's always a really important message. Today, there's not many novelty ones. They should all be helpful. There's one potential dangerous one. We're going to start with, oh my gosh, I have to be careful there. Yes, it's quite a barbaric jacket potato maker potentially. This is from a company called Kitchen Craft, but there was actually a shop. I went to a place in Penzance in Cornwall, and I did say that I'd mention them. Their name is Hobbs. So if you're ever in Cornwall, Penzance, say hello, say Barry said hi. They had, like, I could literally spend all day there, and there's a couple of other gadgets that I found in that shop today. But this is the baking potato rack, and it generally does look quite an aggressive thing indeed, doesn't it? Effectively Spears. Randomly, I did actually see Britney Spears in concert just before she shaved her head, actually. My ex-girlfriend at the time, we wanted to go along, and I was like, oh God, fine. And I looked over, and I think I was enjoying it more than she was. It's very light. It doesn't feel very sturdy at all, but obviously, with the spuds on there, oh yeah, that's gonna add some weight. I'm fairly certain that's just some nails from a farmer. Fairly simplistic, but what I like about it is once we've cooked said potato, we can just put it in our drawer like that. But I bloomin' love a slow baked potato with that crispy outside and fluffy buttery centre. Oh, oh, yes. Okay, how, oh yes. Yeah, and that is ready to go. What an awesome thing, I love it. Oh, that is close to the heating element, wow. And why the heck is there a chicken in a bag? What the heck? This was gonna be my next one. I just picked that box up and that's actually empty. This is basically a spring onion knife, all right? Is it in? Yes, it is in there. Oh my gosh, it's so lightweight. Okay. Now this, apparently, is a spring onion knife or a scallion knife, depending on where you are. And it looks like the most bodged homemade thing ever, and this isn't from Wish. For a change, it generally could be. So it's got razor blades, can you see that? You're getting very sleepy. And a spike here, which is still pointy, but that is not sharp. These just look like they've been taken from a pencil sharpener. But the aim is to shed a spring onion on that, and I guess that's what we do. Sharp, convenient, uniformity, suspension, cleanses, material. That is literally what it says. We just aim for the middle, and oh my gosh, I'm pushing this really gently. I've got a feeling if I push that too aggressively, I'm going to cut my hand. Let's try a bit harder. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Now that we're through it. Wow, that was close. Oh my gosh, I think I touched it. I don't know if I like it. Do you know what? I think I might take it from the more hollow end, which has got a lot less to get through. It's just not biting to it. What's going on? Oh, this is rubbish. I'm confident using it if I have an anti-cut glove on. I don't know about this, folks. Not everyone is gonna have an anti-cut glove, are they? There we go, look at that. Can you see? Part of me now wishes that box was empty. That is not good. I just found a courgette in the fridge. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, wow. Oh no. Well, I don't know about you, all that spring onion cutting is getting me rather thirsty indeed. This, by a company called Black & Blum, is called an active charcoal water filter and locking coil. So basically, if you can see this here, it's a big stick of charcoal with a spring attached. And basically it's designed to fit primarily into your water bottle. I think this Black and Blum specialises in a lot of outdoor things. You might have another one in a minute. And effectively, charcoal makes tap water taste great, which in French is donne une goutte agréable à l'eau de robinet, and in German, macht Leitungswasser schmackhaft. There we go. It filters the water in anything between 1, which it actually says good, which is French's bon, I know that one. 4 hours is better, or 8 hours is great. So the longer you leave it in there, the more the charcoal can get to work. So it should add minerals such as calcium to the water and remove chemicals such as chlorine, as even in our standard tap water. But I've just done a bit more research just for reassurance.
Activated charcoal is the ideal water filter because it removes toxins from water without stripping the water of salts and important minerals.
So basically it takes in all the nasty stuff, but also helps give a little bit back. A little bit like myself. I'm a nice guy. Yes, 10:30 last night, Boston was asleep, but I opened it up. The heck is that? Well, there we go. We'll see that in about 10 hours time. And there it is. I'm not going to say anything. Patreon know a little bit what I suggested it looks like, but it does look a little bit in the water bottle, and it's amazing how it looks massive, doesn't it? Like just anything, you know, when we put like eggs in the water, it's chilled overnight, the water still looks nice and clear, but hopefully that big old chunk, the candle of charcoal, has hopefully taken in some toxins and also given the water itself some minerals. Let's get some tap water. I can confirm that this also looks like water if you're not sure. I want to say, I think it's a mental thing, that I'm feeling like there's slightly more mineral vibes going on there. I'm probably wrong. So, let's just try some normal tap water. It's quite nice. I should drink a lot more of that. Let's try this one. Oh my gosh! There is a difference. What? Oh my, yeah, when I go back, you can taste a very slight element of, like, I don't know what, maybe it is that sort of chlorinated elements. That literally tastes like one of those really expensive waters that you get in a restaurant when you're like, hi, can we just have some water please? And if you don't specifically say, we've learnt the hard way, if you don't say tap water, they will generally bring you out, that's £4 please. And then they stick ice cubes in it that have come from a completely different source, if not their own tap. Huh? That's pretty darn stonking. All right, I think we've got time to do a fairly quick one. This is actually a 4th generation garlic twister. We've had something like this before by Chef'n, but apparently this is a more enhanced version by a company called Next Trend. Gingers, herbs, peppers, olives, nuts, and more can all get whizzed up in here. And effectively, it's 2 big old cogs like that. So with the lines like this, it does feel strong. Although this was about 14 quid. But they're designed so that they go into these grooves here, they line up, and we can twist back and forth to really grind that garlic. But let's just come in a bit closer now. What it is supposed to do, a couple of bashes apparently, so I still have to touch it very briefly, but that has actually sort of peeled it for me. Let's see if we can do it again. So you don't want to do too much because it'll get mushy. But yeah, that's actually rather stonking indeed. Shove it in, 1 twist, and it has literally made it sort of compress. Oh wow. That has worked amazingly. I still prefer a garlic rocker if I'm honest, because you could do that with it as well, but you've now got to scoop it out of there and you've got garlic puree to use immediately. All right, apparently it will work on nuts too. So these are some walnuts. Wow, that might be too many. Ooh, grind it down. Wow, look at that. Could do lots of other things. So here's some peppercorns from the old pepper mill. I don't know, it's doing it, but I think a pepper grinder is way better. I am gonna need some coriander. Let's give it a nice shade of green. Oh wow, that's worked really, really well. I don't really need my coriander that fine, but I think that just shows that it does a bit more than garlic. It's just very manually, so it's up to you. I prefer my rocker, but does the job. This by Joseph. Joseph, which is a brand we've looked at quite a lot, very cool stuff indeed, is the Cut and Carve Plus. It's a multifunction chopping board that basically, you're probably thinking, why are you looking at a chopping board? The base is sloped, okay? So it runs back here. So not only can you use it as a standard chopping board, like there you've got an avocado, that is your flat side, boom, there, spiked. A meat grip, as they call it, and our chicken should sit there so we can carve it up easy. But also, of course, as it rests, which is really good for meats, it should drip into that corner and then allow us to pour it out, and if you want to make a gravy. But first of all, we'll do what it says there. We've got some bread to show that how when I cut up bread, and I picked quite a messy one, you can get crumbs everywhere and sometimes the seeds. Let's have a look. Look, this ridge here is all the same height. It's just that it drops down at this angle here. I'm holding it again, I don't know if this is helping. Take the bread away. And I am going to be gutted to give this one away. I might have to get it because already I can see, look, oh, the oven's ready. All of those seeds have collected and you can pour them and then you can just tip it in your bin. I'm not going to show you me tipping it in my bin, but just listen. Okay, that's amazing. That was me emptying the bin. It all just slid out, which is probably why that non-slip surface is so good. Let's get the chicken out and at least just resting on it for the moment. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And then bring out our chicken crown. Crown goes down. And let's see what that does as it rests. But that is some already coming down the board. This is amazing. Like such a basic idea, but like this for us genuinely, that's genius. I love it. I genuinely love it. But, hot potato, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm cutting it like a loaf of bread. Mmm. Oh my gosh, that is so soft in the middle. Again, it's that butteriness, but then I love it because it sort of caramelizes. Do you know what I mean? Love it. My family shall dine well for the rest of the week. Mmm. And you know what, as I slice this anyway, it will probably emit some more juices. Oh, wow. Let's say it's only a small chicken crown. Discard those bits. Look at that. Anyhow, you like the phrase, first things first? I think Mrs. B joked about that the other day. What does that even mean, first things first? Last things last. This, by again that company, Black & Blum, is a multi-function food box. Now, that sounds okay. 100% leak proof, good. It's a lunchbox, good. It's a store box, good. It's also a meal prep microwave proof box made of stainless steel that can also go in the oven, right? And it's got a vacuum seal lid. So when we're cooking, we can let it vent out steam, which I think is going to be critical if we microwave this. So effectively you can make various things in here and then keep it in here, in the fridge, in the oven if you want to bake something in there too. And that's actually genius. It does say that to only microwave in 2-minute batches, which is fine. I will just stir it in between, and for what I want to do, I want to do that anyway. And to avoid cooking foods that are very sugary because of like the sugar levels, the heat that gets to, like popcorn, or even just putting sugar on something in there would, yeah, that would be really bad. But I'm going to give this a wash, and I want to try something I did the other day, right? So we did some fajitas in the air fryer from scratch. I am going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to cook the chicken from raw in this with the vegetables. We'll do it in batches, so the chicken primarily gets that first cook, then the vegetables, and then, remember the wafty tortilla from the air fryer? We'll shove it in there. I've got some little mini ones to warm it through and potentially have fajitas made in a one-pot microwave thing. Sound good? Before that, Mrs. B, little cameo.
It's a jacket potato. I like this though. Can we keep it?
No, gotta give it away.
You give all the good ones away.
Well, I'm gonna probably get that and probably the chopping board too, because that.
I thought we bought the chopping board for us anyway.
That's what happens when we go shopping. Now, try this water.
It's got a weird taste to it. Is that what pure clean water's meant to taste like? It's got like a soury, or maybe it's because I'm having a coffee.
She's a cheap date. I just like tap water. Amazing. It all makes sense now.
It's got a funny twang in it.
That's the minerals. This has gone down really well. Great. It's like the choco flan the other day. I did this choco flan. Yeah. Mrs. B on the couch. Yeah, it's all right. A builder came round, gave it to him and his family. They all like, this is amazing.
I was like, you could have it. Oh yeah, it was horrible.
Mrs. B is the best critic ever now. I love it. All right, so our chicken is in there. This is some very small diced chicken breast, like half a chicken breast. Now, we could cook it dry, but we have actually got a little bit of chicken broth. I want to cover the chicken in the fluid. And despite Mrs. B not being a fan of it, we're going to put that water in with it as well. Proper, like, gadget recipe. Ooh! The vent was open, which I want to keep open. So we'll do 2 minutes bursts. It's just that whole thing for me of putting actual metal in the microwave. Here I am in the kitchen again, microwaving metal. I'll keep doing this, and I reckon see in about 8 minutes where we'll test a piece.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Fully cooked through. It's actually quite tender. So I've got it in the bowl now with some veggies, although it is missing some badly cut spring onions. So we'll shimmy on the fajita seasoning. And this is the oil with the pepper in. I'm only going to use a little bit, like a teaspoon. Coat all of that around like so. Obviously we're pushing it to the extreme, but when I saw this in the shop, I was like, I've got to do this. So here we go. Lid goes on, vent is up, warm it through. Oh wow, that's looking amazing. I'll do 2 more minutes and then one more thing. I found some tiny tortillas, although you could probably just make them yourself quite easily. I'm going to fold it TikTok hack style and just stick it in there, okay? Anyone for microwave fajitas? Oh wow. Oh, that looks good. Bit of sour cream on there. But instead of freshly chopped coriander, we've got the one that was grinded in the garlic chopper. That's amazing. It would not ever be my first choice to microwave a fajita. And indeed, I imagine on the website, this is probably not the, it might not be a recipe on there, but I wanted to push it and it was relevant to the recent video we did. The chicken is tender, the vegetables are softened. The spring onion pieces are unusually long, but that has worked. Well, there we go, folks. What a great little gadget that was. And I think that company does do some more like outs and about outdoor ones. So maybe I'll be doing some of those very, very soon. I've been fed well. We've got lots and lots of food for the rest of the week. I think, I love the baked potato thing so much, but my favorite, I think, was actually that chopping board. I think we all know what the worst one was. That was quite dangerous indeed. So I'll leave some links if you want to try and find the gadget yourself. Completely up to you. Remember to consider subscribing if you enjoyed this for regular food fun, and check out the rest of the videos on the Kitchen Gadget playlist. And of course, any gadgets you've seen, do send me the links on your social media of choice. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Hope this was useful, and I'll see you later. Ciao for now. Je me suis allé à la piscine avec ma vache.